The New Orleans Saints entered the 2025 season with a huge mountain to climb. A projected 5.9, 11.1 record, and just a 5.9% shot at making the playoffs this season. And a roster thinned by the surprise retirements of Derek Carr and most recently Tyrann Mathieu. But, beneath the doom and gloom, in my opinion, lies a different story. So, there's quiet optimism in the belief that a few stars could carry this team beyond the low expectations that have been placed upon them this season. So, for this video, I'm going to break down 6 bright spots on this team that's going to, despite the rebuilding year that they're about to go through real soon. So number one on the list is obviously Alvin Kamara. Still the heartbeat of the Saints offense at age 30. Despite missing, the last couple of games of the season last year, almost had 1,000 yards. He's still that guy. He's still a really good player, a really good weapon for this team. Because last year he posted nearly 1,500 yards, all-purpose yards, including um, over 500 yards through the air, um, 68 receptions, 950 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns. Still an explosive weapon. And in Kellen Moore's up-tempo offense, he becomes even more dangerous. Short passes, he can turn them into 15-yard games. Inside zone runs, he still break through. With defenses like, Atlanta, how bad their defense was last year, over 220 passing yards a game. Kamara will still be, leaned upon heavily and could very well, keep this team afloat during the season. So Alvin Kamara number one. Number two, Chris Olave. Um, this is a huge year for him. Last year dealt with a lot of injuries, most notably those concussions. Came back, had a guardian cap on, still got injured. This is gonna be a huge year for him because whatever he does this year could possibly determine his long-term future with this team. You know, and in camp so far, he's showing why he could possibly have 1,200, 1,300 yard season, and how that could be whether within reach in Kellen Moore's system. Olave is going to be a field stretcher. His ability to take the top off of defenses, open up space underneath for weapons like Rashid Shaheed, and for rookie QB like Tyler Shuck, if he gets the job, to thrive in. So against division rivals like Tampa Bay, who secondary has struggled in the past, Olave could be the mismatch nightmare to flip those games. Number three, we go with Eric McCoy. Probably, we saw how bad the team was once Eric McCoy went out with injuries, when left the game against the Philadelphia Eagles and missed time. We saw how bad this team was. You know, even despite how bad the Saints were on offensive line once McCoy got injured, he got selected as a Pro Bowl alternate. You know, so he'll protect whatever quarterback, whoever wins the job. And what he can do is he can create running lanes for Kamara and the receivers that will take handoffs in this and Kellen Moore's creative packages. Number four, Kelvin Banks, rookie. Um, he could be the franchise long term answer. At Texas last season, 2024, he allowed just 1 sack at Texas and brings elite size and footwork to the professional level. So Kellen Moore's up-tempo offense relies on quick decisions. And Banks, his ability to protect the blind side could be the difference between a stall drive and a scoring one. So in the division full of ascending edge rushers, the Saints will need Kelvin Banks to grow up quickly. And he's already showing signs of that in training camp right now. So Kelvin Banks at number 4. Number 5, I got KoolAid McKinstry. Um, he's another serious breakout candidate, in my opinion, for this season. Last year, he had, 10 passes defended, 42 tackles, no interceptions. Didn't miss the rest of the season. The last few games of the season, he missed due to injury. But he's expected to play an even bigger role this upcoming season um, as a cornerback, playing opposite of, I think it's going to be Isaac Yiadom or Alontae Taylor. He's going to have expected to play a huge role in this team's rebuild and their growth going to the future. And he's already showing signs of strong camp chemistry with guys like Julian Blackman. And with his lockdown coverage, he could give the Saints one half of a very dangerous cornerback duo. I mean, the secondary could be really good this year, I think. And I think that would be a huge bright spot with his team. If you look at the future, you look at Julian Blackman, who's still young, Alontae Taylor, KoolAid McKinstry. I mean, the future looks good to me. Number 7 on this list, I got last on the list, I got Devin Godchaux, who comes over from the New England Patriots, um, fresh from New England, and the trade came to the team. He had spoke very highly of the training camp that Kellen Moore has had with his team by calling it the best of his career. And I think to me that's impressive for somebody to say that comes over from the Bill Belichick circle. And we know how things are, how Belichick can run things when he was with the Patriots. When Patriots were at their peak. So that says something right there, But he comes in, man. I think he's going to be a really good player for this team, bro. Very important asset to the run defense. He just brings something that the Saints haven't had in a long time on that defensive line, especially at the defensive tackle position. Last year he logged in over 67 tackles in 2024. The Patriots played a lot of games throughout his career. Started off in Miami, went to the Patriots. Now he's back home with the Saints. So I think this guy is going to have a huge presence on the Saints defensive line. He's going to be able to help out guys like a Brian Brzee, a young guy like that. Um, Hopefully Isaiah Foskey can get it together, but based on what I'm hearing is that it could be real trouble if the other guys on the team, the other undrafted rookie, starts just to step up. So there's that. So yeah, the projections for this team is ugly. 5.5 wins, 5.9% playoff chance. But those numbers don't tell the whole story, man, of this team. So from what Kamara can do to McCoy's toughness, from Olave's emergence to the rookies flashing some upside, there are reasons to believe in this team. There are. So Kellen Moore, and Brandon Staley, the rest of the staff, they have the work to cut out for them. But if these, 6 players I listed show up, shine, then maybe this rebuild won't take as long as everyone thinks it will be. It shouldn't. Because we've seen teams gotten better within 2 to 3 years. Some teams it take longer. Look at the Detroit Lions. First 2 years were pretty bad. Third year, they went 9-8. Next year is 12 games. Year after that, this past season it was 14 games. They won 15 games. So get the quarterback situation right and the other pieces around it. Essentially, will be a really good team. But I think these 6 players, I mean, are going to have a very huge role with this team and could possibly determine how far they go this season. So there's that. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.